Oklahoma legend, an Oklahoma legend's brother. So Tony Jefferson's younger brother. I'd been seeing Tony Jefferson post about his younger brother out on kind of on the recruiting trail, on trying to figure out where his next college would be. He's a JUCO tight end, and he's coming in. His name is Josiah Jefferson. He decided to come to Oklahoma for an official visit. He's been there on unofficial visits, I believe, at least a couple of times that I've seen here recently. He was at one of the recent camps. I saw Brandon Drum kind of mention that, and he knows Oklahoma. He's obviously because of his brother. His brother's a very vocal Oklahoma alum, a guy that loves his former college and speaks very highly of it. And so, and a guy that would not surprise me if Tony Jefferson came to join the Oklahoma coaching staff one of these days. I know that he's kind of had his foot in the door whenever he took a little bit of a break, and I forget the role that he was, but now back with the Chargers right now, Tony Jefferson is. But anyways, Josiah Jefferson, his younger brother, came into Oklahoma this past weekend. I know for sure he was there on Saturday. I don't know how long he stayed, but he came in, and he's a JUCO tight end that could start and add to this tight end room in 2025. Obviously, I think there are some hurdles that go through that. I don't know exactly the process for a JUCO tight end to come transfer in at this point in time and what that would look like, but it's very possible that he could contribute to this team in 2025. Now, how much chemistry would he have with the team, and how much do we really want him? And I don't know, but the fact that he's 6'5", 230 pounds, as athletic as he is, I've looked up some of the tape on him, and he's an extremely athletic tight end, especially for being 6'5" and 230 pounds. So it's a big dude, a dude that he's able to get his body in there and get on a block. And he's also able to get out there again with his athleticism, being 6'5", going up over top. He's that big, sure hands tight end, that sure target that you go to on on a third down and third down and short, or down on the goal line, or being able to rely on him to be able to block. He's the type of tight end that you could set out on different kinds of tight end screens and stuff like that. Even those, I know in recent times Oklahoma doesn't like that. I get it, but those are the type of plays that you can run with a guy like Josiah Jefferson. It was a fun highlight clip, and it was just showing his ability and what he's capable of, his potential. And Josiah Jefferson, he can be a big get for Oklahoma, especially the fact that he could add to Oklahoma in 2025. It could be really big. And Brandon Drum with OU Insider, he even mentioned that he talked with Josiah, and Josiah mentioned that he believes he'll be ready to make his commitment soon. He thinks that he's going to make his decision soon. And I know Brandon believes it'd be between, I forget which day he was saying it was, but he thinks it'll be sometime this week, and which could be today, tomorrow, who knows. Hopefully that's coming soon. And for every reason out there, it just seems easy to believe that Oklahoma is in the front seat, the driver's seat for that commitment from Josiah Jefferson. Obviously, with his brother being a vocal Oklahoma alum and so much more, just seems like Oklahoma is the place to go. I know he mentioned something, Brandon Drum mentioned something that when he was talking to Josiah, he was mentioning how Norman just kind of feels like a second home to him. Obviously, with his brother having gone there before, he had been there a lot in the past. He had visited kind of unofficial visits, been to camps, and then now coming on this official visit. I mean, it just makes sense. The teams that Oklahoma is battling out would be with Washington State, UNLV, Arizona, Maryland, Boise State, Cal, and Utah. So there's a couple of names in there that stand out that could be some big teams to go to. I think the ones that really stand out the most to me would be Arizona, maybe Boise State, and maybe even Cal or Utah, just because those are kind of bigger schools, more ability to win. But I don't know how much that goes into decisions anymore today. Ultimately, though, you look at those: Washington State, UNLV, Arizona, Maryland, Boise State, Cal, and Utah. Oklahoma is just the biggest brand out of all of those schools that are fighting for his commitment. Uh, Oklahoma's the biggest brand there in out of all of those schools, and even with that, um, Oklahoma also has their foot in the door with Tony Jefferson. I feel I don't want to get our hopes up. I don't want us to believe that we've got a big tight end, that there's going to be a good tight end committing here in the next few days. But it just seems like that's the way it's going. And I'll try to keep you guys updated as much as I can on that. And yes, I do use OU Insider as most of my sources, because I do work with OU Insider, not on this channel, but I do work with OU Insider. So that's usually my sources for anything as far as Oklahoma football. As far as every once in a while I'll venture out and I'll look at other sources as well. But I encourage you guys to go check out OU Insider, because that's my my second home when it comes to content, recruiting, and all that.